Hello everyone. My name is Muir, as you know. And yeah, this is the Halloween special for Final Fantasy XIV. Let's go ahead and get on into it and see what craziness they have for us today. It's FF14, so should be pretty interesting. I'm guessing Stane might be the quest giver for this. Let's still pick Gratitude. That might be him. The right stuff. Alright. Let's go. The Adventurers Guild investigators eyeing the festival displays with a healthy dose of suspicion. You there. You're an adventurer, yes? Eager to stare into the very depths of wickedness, am I right? Good, good. Because we're in dire need of such a dauntless soul. All Saints' Wake is upon us, you see, and that means fiends of the realm clamor to plunge Gredonia into a sea of chaos. The host of this year's parade of horrors is a woman with a pumpkin for a head. I shudder to consider whether this is some elaborate costume or... No, perhaps it's best not to know. Her strange appearance makes my skin crawl. I say nothing of her underlings. Why, one might think the Continental Circus was come again, hiding their monstrous intentions behind the guise of celebration. We can be grateful that none yet have fallen under this spell. But I fear it is only a matter of time. We must act quickly to unearth their schemes. I would begin a thorough investigation at once, but I'm afraid my surveillance duties here prevent me from moving freely. That, my friend, is why I need you. Approach this pumpkin-headed witch under the flag of friendship and offer your services to her ghastly celebration. If you can catch even a whiff of foul deeds, I want you to put a stop to them before any innocents come to harm. You got it, buddy. I knew I could count on you. Now then, you can find our quarry just across the way at Miketo's amphitheater, where she is doubtless attempting to draw any and all passers-by into her ungodly procession. Humor her for now, but take care not to fall victim to her honeyed words. Oh, you got it, friendo. Let's go listen to her honeyed words. You have come to join in the glorious celebration that is All Saints' Week. All are encouraged and all are welcomed. They have been considered to survey you. Oh, such eagerness. We are ever in need of willing hands to help with the festivities, perhaps with bodies still attached. Of course, I understand a certain meddlesome investigator has tasked you with uncovering any iniquity on my part. Do I have demons and devils at my beck and call? I admit that I do. However, I mean no harm to you and yours, so I hope that our partnership can be mutually beneficial. Together, I believe we can make this All Saints' Wake into one that will be remembered for moons to come. Yet before we begin, allow me to illuminate the history of this event and our intentions here. On this most unhallowed of nights, the saints revel in their palatial heavens, and as their judgment lies become leadened from drink, the impure are free to feast and frolic without fear of punishment. In ages past, the common folk would rue the coming of this night and cower in their homes. That is, until the adventurers took it upon themselves to rid the streets of evil, thus turning the event into a celebration of your collective bravery. A joyous happening, to be sure. But what of the goblin, the ghost, and the gremlin? Unfortunately, there are all too many. There are many monstrous sorts who yet consider this a night to spread fear like a plague. Just like a meddlesome adventure. And so it struck me, what if All Saints' Wake could be an occasion for celebration among mortal and monster alike? I believe there is room for light even in the darkest hours. Which brings me to the question of your involvement. I would have you aid a minion of mine named Papa Gruff in fascinating an All Saints' Wake, and facilitating an All Saints' Wake that will allow yours and mine to join hands in mutual merriment. Perhaps you know Papa Gruff. He was once a void-sent, so depraved that his kin spoke of him only in hushed whispers. But I have since shackled, or rather, politely reasoned with him to commit devilry no more. Knowing of his formidable magical prowess, I have set him to work under the guiding words, frighten enough to tickle, but not to scar. Fear need not be an unpleasant experience, and Papa Gruff is doing his utmost to strike that delicate balance between felicity and fright. Not with much success, as I understand. I would love to proffer him advice myself, but I believe one such as you might know better what appeals to the mortals of this city. Might you give our beleaguered Papa Gruff a few words of advice? You can count on me, lady. Or whatever you are. Thank you. Truly. He should be putting on a performance near the Leatherworkers Guild at present, assuming he has yet to be chased from Gridania's borders. Please speak with him, and give him my encouragement. You got it. Let's go mess with Papa Gruff. Alright, Gruffy. The fun thing about FF14 is that all these events are rather silly and playful, which is nice. Alright, Papa Gruff. What are you up to? Is he down there? Oh, he is. Hello, Papa Gruff. My, what have we here? Another curious soul drawn to my wonder show? You're in luck, for there happens to be a front row seat with your name on it. Without further ado, shall I summon a foul, fell beast before your very eyes? I only hope you brought a change of small clothes. A monster. I'll take it. It'll take more than a magician's cantrip to scare me. Here, look here. My dear thrill seekers. Here lies an ordinary pumpkin, or is it? Take care not to blink, for any moment of distraction may well be your last. Arr. Over the tower! Those bloodthirsty eyes! Those razor-sharp fangs! Flee if you dare, but this hellhound will chase you to the ends of the earth to have its ounce of flesh. And I would know, considering the scars of its wrath upon my backside. Imagine each and every pumpkin adorning this city transforming into such a thing. My dread would prey upon Guadonia to the last ilm. If I made it so, a veritable banquet of chaos. Bloody brilliant. You drew us and all that talk of monsters, only to dash our expectations with an adorable pup. I admit some confusion at first, but now I see you are a clown among clowns. See you later. Not a single blood-curdling scream. But a smile is not a complete failure, I suppose. Ah, my pumpkin-headed master asked you to help me. Well, allow me to peel back the curtain, as they say. If my master sent you, I suppose there's no harm in revealing my true identity. I am no clown, you see. To avoid scent. Not even a grimace. Well, I assume it would be inconvenient if you ran away screaming after every sideway glance in my direction. Now, for the matter of this very abomination. Frightened enough to tickle, but not to scar. It was an agreement that binds me to my master. I do not need to be told twice that summoning any of my kind would be a gross violation of that covenant. So, remembering the deceptively winsome countenance of this vicious hellhound, I thought it would strike the perfect balance between horrifying and heartwarming. That is, until a child at an earlier show burst into tears at the pup's appearance. Now, I've seen a man react with a hearty laugh at the exact same dog, with nary a trace of fear in his voice. The difference is vexing. Tell me, is this puppy something to be feared or cuddled? Both of these are so inconclusive. No. One's more specific. Feared by children, cuddled by adults, but sometimes the opposite. What? Do you jest? You mean to say that your kind's definition of terror differs from person to person? I admit, that does explain the sheer contrast of reactions I've observed so far, and it does place me between a rock and a hellish, soul-rending place. If my task was simply a matter of bringing people to fearful tears, the ground beneath you would already be soaked through. But in the hell's good name does one frighten to tickle? Aha! But you with your delicate sensibilities can teach me to mix dread and delight into a charmingly chilling concoction. Let us begin at once. Yes. We've got this. Let's get right to it, eh? First, we need to find people to scare, but not scar. Your kind seem to gravitate towards the pumpkins we place throughout the city, which creates the perfect opportunity for mild mischief. One of our displays should be just over this hill, and another is near the Lancers Guild. Your job is to tell me what to transform the pumpkins into once we find suitable test subjects. Let us see how well you tickle. Papa Gruff is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Papa Gruff behind by entering a different area, or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you do wish to have Papa Gruff accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. Hello, Papa Gruff. Alright. Let's go, PG. How do we get out of here? Oh, there's a way up, I think. Kind of hard to see with the light shining in your face. Let's see. We're just chucking stuff at Papa Gruff. Okay, I don't know if we can get out that. Damn it. Alright, how do we leave? Oh, there's the path. Fantastic, let's go. Papa Gruff. So we're looking for... An All Saints' Wake performance. Very well. But I've faced slavering monsters almost daily. So it'll take something quite fantastic to make me flinch. Ooh, I can make him flinch so hard his heart would burst in his chest. That's neither here nor there. What type of ghoul would be suitable? The ghastliest one. Give him the ghastliest ghoul you can muster. Well, if you say so, allow me to oblige. Egads! That gave me quite a fright. I only hope that I never face such a monstrosity on one of my patrols, else my final act might be to soil my breeches. Well played, well played. Well played indeed. Right. Come on, Papa Gruff. Oh good, he runs with you. Fantastic. When you sprint, he sprints. Don't worry, PG. We'll get there. We'll sprint the entire way there. Well, we won't, unfortunately. But how's everyone doing? I see we have one viewer. What's up? Hopefully you're having a great night. If you do play FF14, hopefully you've checked out this event already. If you have not, then it's available. A cowering boy! These decorations are so scary. You're not here to trick me, are you? This one is ripe for the picking. Forget I said anything. So, what type of ghoul do you suggest? Spoopy. Appalling abomination you can conceive. Yeah, something spoopy. But not too bad. Hey, if you really think so. Huh? You know, when you look at it, it's actually kind of cute. A puff of smoke. It was a little scary, though. I think I'm beginning to understand. If a fright does not kill your kind, it can actually be somewhat pleasant. I believe I'm ready to take the proverbial stab at it. Come, come! There should be more bumpkins around Kalu Fall. Up Kalu Falls. Alright, go for it. What could go wrong? The uncowed girl. What's up, uncowed? Don't tell me you're supposed to send chills down my spine. Clowns are for babies. Well, babies are they? I'll make this last so she was back in her mother's womb. You there, little girl. Well, look upon this pumpkin. Swish and flick. Monster! What impressive magic! My heart won't stop pounding. Dad and Ma will have a fright of their lives when I tell them when I saw a real honest-to-God's monster. I can't wait to tell them. I'll think twice about insulting a clown again. Thank you for the thrills. Did she say thank you? I scared her nearly out of her shoes and she thanks me. Can't say I've ever experienced that before. I dare say I even enjoyed it. Yes, now is the time to capitalize upon this newfound tickling skill of mine. Let us visit the display near the Whistling Miller next. The Whispering Miller. I'm sure we can do that. The Startled Botanist. Good day to you, young lady. Might you join me in celebrating the joyous occasion that is All Saints' Wake? Celebrate? That's the last thing on my mind. Please go bother someone else with your ghoulish makeup. Oh my. Aren't you in a fright? And not the good kind either. What happened, lass? Papa Gruff is here to help. You'll really help? Well, I could certainly do worse than a clown. I come from the Great Loam Growery, although fled from is probably more appropriate. I was tilling the fields like always when I heard a frightful voice come from behind me. I turned around to meet it and came face to face with the foulest monster I've ever seen. When I regained my senses, I was here. My throat was hoarse from screaming. No power in the realm can persuade me to return, not while that horror wanders unchecked. A monster. But we haven't visited the growery yet. What could it have been, do you think? have a real demon on our hands. You may very well be right. Those illusions I summoned are no more capable of free movement than the bumpkins they sprang from. Yes, I doubt there are any void synths running amok. Oh, no doubt there are void synths. I am here tying myself into knots, trying to learn the subtleties of spookery, while some uncouth brute goes rampaging through the Twelves Wood with nary a thought towards artistry. If we forgive such behavior, our efforts to find glee and terror will have been for naught. We can't have that. Tremble and fear no longer, lass. We shall investigate the matter. Truly? You're the first people to believe my claims are more than seasonal mischief. Oh, I knew Father was wrong when he said all clowns were villains. Thank you. Again, those words ring strangely in my ear. However, it is not an entirely unpleasant sensation. I know this wasn't why you were sent to assist me, but there is no telling how many of my kind we may find. A single void clown can achieve only so much. So, would you lend me your aid in case the situation gets undesirably bloody? Of course. Thank you. Look at me, expressing gratitude. And to one of your kind, no less. Well, no matter. Let us depart for Great Lone Growery and settle this. Let's settle it. Oh. It's right over there. Well then, let's sprint our way over there and do what we can. So you wanna be a butler? Destination. Alright, sounds good. Let's see what they have to say. Our roguish quarry is close, doubtless lying in wait somewhere to catch us unawares. Yeah, once they show themselves, don't indulge them with anything but a face of stony indifference. Ooh. Oh, come on. As I thought, a fellow Voidsent. And what, pray tell, are you doing here? Hey, brother of the Void? Then you know why I'm here, with a night of devilry. Once we were free to carouse and creep and caper, guided by the great pumpkin-headed archfiend. For too long we have been denied our demonic rights, and it is I who shall reinstate our grandest event. Yes, the age of the Great Gorge shall give way to the era of the Great Pot. Even now my allies will lie in wait throughout the city, ready to usher in the night of devilry. You must join us, brother. Join us as we rise again. No. But why? Even if I wanted to, my covenant prevents me from engaging in wanton vileness you propose. Regardless, I have no desire to join you in some cheap jaunt through the city with only a few startled mortals to show for it. Such indelicate devilry would only result in our swift and total annihilation. spoken like a true coward. Don't tell me you're frightened of some sharpened sticks and clumsy clubs. Oh, but I am frightened, as you too would be, had you tasted the full brunt of my master's fury. Perhaps you may yet, if you continue to insist upon this foolish course. I have learned how to blend in with the people here and extract terror in ways that does not tempt retaliation. Your plan would bring but a single night of debauchery. Learn how to cohabit. However, and our collective revelry can last forevermore. Traitor! Then my minions and I will devour you and your buttered bun of a friend. That head? The great gourd? Naughty children ill deserve to join in the festivities. They should be happy as decorations, or serve as an example for any who would follow in their footsteps. Swish and flick. My lady, how pleasant it is to see you. Dare I ask why you grace us with your presence? I caught wind of a voidsent disturbance and came here to investigate. When I heard your voices, I knew something was afoot. I must say, I'm quite pleased that you see the merit in my approach to All Saints' Wake. Yet, something must be done about the other beasts that have crept into the city. Let us give them the same treatment and continue enjoying this unhallowed season on our own terms. The sad pumpkin. Oh. With your help, rounding up our reckless kin should prove to be a simple matter. Let us make this All Saints' Wake an occasion to remember for those who dwell in the light and shadow alike. If you sight any errant ghouls, perform the spell I demonstrated earlier. In doing so, we shall convince the residents of Gradonia that the source of their supposed nightmares was naught but a cluster of mundane pumpkins. This wand possesses the transformative power you require. Simply swing it about in a grandiose manner and point at your target. Once the charms have been cast, I shall collect the pumpkins. I understand that they are quite delicious when baked in a pie. You're going to eat your own kin? Well, I mean, you are voidsent. You have learned the emote All Saints Charm. Ooh. Damn it. It's under social, right? Oh. Okay. We've got it. Let's put it there. Right. Let's go find some fiends, shall we? We probably have to go talk to someone else first. Swashanthic. Wingardium Leviosa. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Probably find some ghoulish apparitions around here. But yeah, it is really nice. Very silly. Very silly. Right. Well, she's not there. She might just be entirely gone. Not sure. We'll find out. Maybe they're in New Gridania? No. Not entirely sure where they are. I'm sure we'll find out. Then again, that might have been the entire questline. Because I don't see him down there. Huh? Okay, to Gridania. Carpenter, preserving the past. That could be the end. Gridania, that's skin game. Maybe it's under its own little thing? Maybe? Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's... I'm gonna just say let's look and just find out. That seems like an easier option. Yeah, I think that might be it. That might have been the entire thing. Which is fine. It's cool. You get that emote, swish and flick, and that might be it. Which is fine. Perfectly. Yeah, that might be it. Alright then. Well, there we go. I guess we'll check in Keto one more time, just to see if there's anybody there. It might also be something where there's just some other things just around. And so... Okay, next quest is that one. Okay, so it should be the Charmed Life. So he's in Old Gridania, 6.4 to 7.3. Is that over here? Yes. So we need to head back over there. We're a little too gung-ho in jumping around, I suppose. Oh, there he is. Okay. I was wondering what was going on. Papa is eager to rid Gridania of his wicked brethren. Just when I was getting the hang of being the life of the party instead of the death of it. Let's wrap this up quickly, lest this year's All Saints' Wake be remembered as a disaster. I sense something sinister lurking near these fields, as well as a trail heading to the east. Perhaps towards the market of the Lancers Guild. Splitting up would be the easiest way to end this quickly. I'll escort the botanists from earlier back here and deal with whatever still haunts the growery. I shall use the opportunity to convince her that what she witnessed before was nothing but an overzealous pumpkin. That should put her heart at ease. I will leave the rest of Gridania to you. Oh, damn it. Now, let the show begin. Indeed. Oh. Alright then, let's teleport over there. To do some quick swish and flick. Capering void scent. You're all going to die. Yeah, nothing can ever stop us now. A pumpkin? Wait, this is all part of the All Saints' Wake festivities, isn't it? Oh yeah, totally. I must say that made my heart skip a beat. If this is what adorns the streets, I cannot wait to see what the main stage has in store. Ah. Excellent. Alright, let's sprint over there and turn the next one. A shifty void scent. A perturbed citizen, no less. No force can rival that of terror. And upon terror we feast. Oh, really? Lingarium Livios? What? It was just a pumpkin? I knew the Wood Whalers wouldn't let such wicked things into our city. Yeah, as I've never seen such a feat of illusion before. If the rest of All Saints' Wake is as entertaining, I'd best go and find the main stage. Yes, you're best. You might as well go find the main stage. Busted girl. Yeah. What? It was a pumpkin the whole time? I can't believe I fell for that. But now that I know it was just a trick, I'd like to see it again. You turned all the prowling void center to harmless pumpkins. Papa Grappa waits at the Miketo's amphitheater to hear tidings of your success. Oh, very good. Let's go speak to Papa Gruff of all of our boundless successes. There you are. I took care of the Voidsons still haunting the Great Loam Growery. Did your hunt go as smoothly? Yeah, turned 3 of them into pumpkins. Great. Good. Now we can safely say that the only frights in store for the citizens of Gridonia are the decidedly entertaining variety. I took great liberty of gathering the pumpkins you created. Their punishment will not be eternal, but they will stand to remain in their current forms for the duration of the festivities. It is the least they can do in repentance. There you are, my fearless clown. Thank you for reassuring me. I had worried that I might have to retire from my position at the Great Loam Growery and seek less haunted climes. As the master of the Botanist Guild, allow me to extend my personal thanks for helping my gifted pupils avoid such a decision. It would have been a grievous loss for us all. Oh, it was no trouble at all, in fact. I should thank you for being such an exemplary audience. A true entertainer brings his all to every stage, be it the grand amphitheater or cozy vegetable patch. I only hope that you were half as thrilled as I was. That's scary. Whatever it was, it looked so real. Never have guessed it was just a garden variety pumpkin. Truly, I feel privileged to have seen the master of illusion at his craft. As do I. Would that every day were so filled with surprises. As a token of our thanks, I have made some pumpkin cookies from our most recent crop. Please enjoy them in good health. I do believe I can get used to this being thanked thing. Well, since you've gone through the trouble, I might as well eat them before they're cooled. To my good health. This is delicious! Delicious! This flavor, I've never tasted anything like it. The cookie's ether is tinged with something I can't quite pin down. It's bold but not overpowering. Is this the taste of Tutude? Oh, how much of my life have I wasted only supping on terror, and all along the whole world of flavors was left neglected. I'm not entirely certain what you mean, but I shall consider your words as compliments. As a compliment, nonetheless. These cookies are but a small token of my appreciation. I only wish I could have given more... You mean I could potentially receive more gifts? If performing my act will get me more baked delights, I'd better get to work straight away. Why, this is shaping up to be quite the All Saints Awake indeed. I could not have imagined a better day of celebration for all. Our successes here are in no small part thanks to you, as I believe that Papa Gruff now has matters well in hand. I shall return to my manor for a visit if you are so inclined. Oh, yes, before I forget, do appraise that troublesome investigator of what has transpired here. Maybe he will finally cast his prying eyes elsewhere. Like he's standing in proper growth. Night Adventurers Guild Investigator. What a fantastic yarn! Monsters plotting against monsters. To make us happy? I admit I find your story hard to swallow, but I also see no reason why a fellow guild member would lie. Very well, I shall take your tale at face value and consider these to be glad tidings indeed. However, I cannot help but wonder if this was all an elaborate ruse. They knew we would be watching them. So, and that could have compelled them to put on a show of charity. After all, a monster cannot change its skin overnight. I shall continue to keep a close eye on their activities from afar. Thank you for everything you've done, and I hope, against hope, that the evil has been laid to rest. You now have access to Sneaky Hollow. Speak with the unusual usher in Miketo's amphitheater to be escorted to the costume party. Damn it. There's a costume party, you say? Bespectacled peddler. Okay, we can get vampire bats and stuff like that. A genial geyser, huh? The haunted manor is now accepting guests for the marvelous masquerade. Shall I escort you to the front door? She lives in Honk Manor. Yeah, she lives in Hawk Manor. That's pretty funny. Oh, we can't take any damage here. Okay, that's good. Love what they've done with the place. Yeah. Pumpkins don't have collision. Okay, sounds good. I'm just assuming that she's where the boss usually is. How very silly. That's nice. An unsavory imp? Oh no. Hello, you. Up to something? Me? Never. I am but a fun-loving imp, here to help my fellow revelers in the wake. And I can fashion for you a very convincing guise for the masquerade. All I need is your memory of someone as something that made a strong impression, something unforgettable, someone powerful. Yes, that's it. It hates to be outdone. That has to be Nero. Eccentric Makote. Okay, this is letting you just dress up as various characters. Okay, I see. Okay, that one's probably, what his name is. He's almost named after a Italian general. Ha! Who's that one? Here, that will do nicely. Don't worry, this won't hurt much at all. Just close your eyes. Oh, it's the original Hero of Light. Yeah, this will be, Oh, no. Okay, I see. Yeah, you can't use any of, like, their abilities or anything, but, you know, you're just dressing up as them. I mean, that's fun. You might be able to dress as them and then, like, put on a costume of them and then run around town, maybe. Let's see. The cellar garage. I don't think we can get up there. Yeah, this is normally where you would teleport to the start. Back in the day, you had to run the entire way back, or use slash return. Go to the front of the dungeon. Yeah, you'd have to run all the way around the area to get the key. I wonder if this is instanced just to the player, or if there are many players in this zone all at once. But alright, sounds good. But we need to just head back up. Yeah, let's try going to the boss room, I suppose. See if she's there. Then she shows us her true form. It's in all its true horror. Right this way, Sam. Okay, so we went left last time. That's all blocked off. Okay, yeah, there's no one here to talk to. Okay, yeah, so it's just being able to put on costumes, basically. Okay, well, sounds good. You can probably come here with a party of people. What's your story? Nice. Headband? Is that just like the sleeping headband? Hello, unusual usher. Your masters... Yes, let's travel to the Sneaky Hollow and see what it is. The darkest shadow. Alright. Oh yeah, nice. This one has a lot more people in it. Well, yeah, handful. A pumpkin-headed apparition. You wish to have words? Very well. What would you know? What is this place? Is your memory as fleeting as your lifespan, child? As I told you before, this is my home. You're welcome to come and go as you please. What are you? You need ask? My head is not merely for show. I am the archfiend, feared and revered since time immemorial, the Great Gourd, who once led legions of darkness. Is, in fact, merely a title held by those in my coven. Each generation, the knowledge to control denizens of the void is passed down alongside the appellation. What is it that you do exactly? I watch. My ancestors once bound the void sent to their will as a means to wage war, and caused irreparable harm to the world in doing so. Remorseful for their acts, they swore to never be complicit in such a tragedy again. We have watched ever since. Our goal is not to harm the minions of darkness, but to educate them, show them that peace is an option. But I've spoken enough. I had not realized entertaining our guests could be quite so thrilling. So we're allowed to come and go as we please, then. Excellent. Hello, Mr. Imp. Ooh, me? Up to something? Never, never, never. What would ever make you think that? Wait. Pedalgy. Okay, what are her animations? Oh, she can't sprint? Can she dance? Yes. Yes, they can dance if they want to. They can leave their friends behind. A lot of them are just like... a lot of them are sort of normal. Oh, she has a lot of Makote animations, doesn't she? Then again, she might just be like a hero one. Yeah, I think a lot of the animations are just skeleton based. Look at my wondrous pumpkins. My wondrous pumpkins. My pumpkin is amazing. Give it a lick. Tastes like just like raisins. Okay, so she lives in Redania. Does whole things. Excellent. Okay, so we went over there. What's over here? Lots of dead skeletons. Lots of gravestones. Sounds good. It's very spoopy. The spoopiest of spoops. I suppose everyone who is going to be here and hang out here has already done so far earlier. Right, that is, I believe, everything from All Saints' Wake. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else here. Honestly, what it makes me think of is like a VR chat with just like a bunch of random stuff. Yeah, I think that's it. Alright, so Genial Geyser. The Haunted Manor. Let's not go there. Let's instead just return to Gradonia. And where are we? Okay, we're just here. Okay, well, sounds good. Alright guys, that is about all the time I have for the stream tonight. Looks good. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you all later. Bye everyone.